I've been reading a few books now, and it's been like, I don't really get into them. It's not that exciting. Am I losing my passion for reading? And the answer is no. No, it's not. It was just I didn't have the right book. Hi and welcome to the Booklab. I'm Björn, and in this episode of the Booklab report, I'm going to talk about some current reads, give you a little update of what's going on in my life. There's been some crazy months. Just a general chit chat, so I hope you enjoy and maybe you can pick up a book or two that I'm talking about. I just finished Sociopath by Patric, Gagne. I'm gonna put up a review of that, and I'm gonna go into why I haven't done it yet, really, in my kind of a life update. But the interesting thing about this is because, here at the Book Lab, we look into psychology, human nature, and all that, and getting an account of how it is to grow up as a sociopath, and from a sociopath's perspective, through her own voice, is just a really fascinating thing. I'm also I have a really interesting book on audio. I'm not gonna forget to talk about it. But I'm also wrapping up a book. It's good, but it's also so. I kind of noticed that when I want to put it on Audible, I kind of hesitate a little bit because there's just something about it that didn't catch me really. But it's The Moment of Lift by Melinda Gates. It talks about empowering women and how that can lead to massive change. It's a really good book. I read it for my book club. I have a book club that has been going for years here in Stockholm. I'm sitting here in Sickla right now, or Sickla is what I have behind me here, out on lunch, because I felt like it's been a lot going on recently, and I noticed that it's been like 9 days since I put out a real video, so I really wanted to record something, so I took my lunch off to do this. But we're reading it for the book club. I had a book club for a long time, and this was one of the books that came up. An Urgent Manifesto for an Equal Society. I think if you're interested in women's roles in society and how we can include them more and why it's important, this is a great book. I think one of my favorite takeaways from it is like the importance of family planning and birth control, and how that has been a real key to empowering women and including them in society. It's 50% of the people on earth after all, so let's fucking do it, right? I just started another book on my Audible account, and this was really what I hoped for, because I won't praise this book too much yet because I've only listened to it for like 10 minutes on the commute here, but it hooked me immediately, and it's The Sovereign Individual. This book is an older book. It's from the 90s, maybe 95, 97, and then the edition I'm reading is, I don't know if it's updated, but it's a new introduction at least, from Peter Thiel from PayPal. And this book is about the digital era. It says that we have had four major eras in history. 3 are behind us, and it's being hunter-gatherers, agriculture, industrialism, and now we are in the information age. No big news there, but I think what's been underestimated, even though we talk about digitalization, the internet all the time and how it's changing, I think I still feel like we fail to grasp how much of a change this is. There's so many opportunities, there's so much going on. The world is changing more than we can ever imagine, and when we look back at this period 100 years from now, 300 years from now, we will talk about it like we talk about agriculture in history, just something that changed everything. All the rules are off. And one thing about this book is that it talks about, in the digital era, it would be really hard for nation states to keep together. Basically, the digitalization of things is undermining the nation states, and that's a really interesting phenomena that I want to study more, because I see cracks in the system here and there, and I'm not the kind of the conspiracy theory type of person, but you can feel the tension between some of the older institutions and how we live our lives now in the digital age. So I'm just looking forward to dive into this book head first and just bring all I learn to the review, and also when I post on X and stuff, just share whatever I pick up from this book, because it sounds really interesting. I talked about this one for a while now. I recommend it. I haven't put up my review yet because there are still like 30 or so pages left before I can really give my final thoughts on it, and it's about it's called A Billion Wicked Thoughts. What the internet tells us about sexual relationships. One of my favorite books that I've read in a long time. It just takes all this search data from pornographic sites and discusses the differences between males and females in different demographics in different parts of the world, and what's different in the way we have our sexual desire set up in our brains. It's just a brilliant book, and it's like nothing else. So another thing that I wanted to talk about here, because it has impacted kind of the Booklab experience recently. I've been less consistent, I've been less inspired, and it's because like Q1 this year, or the first 3 months, has been like, you know, sometimes when you order a pizza, it feels like a good idea to just get extra everything. You want like all the ingredients, you want both meat and pineapple and kebab, everything, and then you throw some fries on it and sauces, and it feels like a great idea because that's what you really want that right now. And then when you've eaten it, you don't really have the energy to do anything after that, and you kind of regret the decision. And it's been like that the last couple of months for me, because there's been so much going on. Basically, I took on a lot of responsibilities, but then also I turned 40, my kids just had a birthday, everything just happens in these kind of 3 months that I've been now, and I've just been overwhelmed. And there's another big component to why I haven't been as motivated and consistent recently, is because I went back to using nicotine a couple of years ago, or 2 years ago. So I've done it when I was younger, and then I just fall back into the habit, and I've been doing it for 2 years now, and I recently quit. And I've been my brain has just not worked. I don't have any inspiration. I feel sad. I can't concentrate. I can't focus. I just want to sleep all the time, and that's probably one of the reasons I escaped out in the forest today to record this video, is because I can't deal with other people. I can do one thing at a time at most, and it's just not the same. And I know I've gone through this before. It's gonna pass, but it's been really hard trying to be consistent, reading books at all, just writing about it, because my brain just hasn't functioned properly. But I'll be back. I feel better today. I'm on day like 9. I'm still taking some not supplements, what do you call, like pills to make the withdrawal effects and abstinence better. But it's going to be a struggle that goes on for a while. But I had a lot of inspiration yesterday. That's why I'm sitting here now, because I want to record more. I want to do more. So if you have, like, I think I would like some suggestions. Like, what is it about the Booklab that you enjoy? If you're a person that's come to this site several times, I know a lot of people just come, watch one review, and then leave. But there are some people that keeps coming back. Maybe a few percent, maybe 1% of everyone. And I would like to know from you what makes you come back to the Booklab, because I would like to double down on what's actually interesting to you, because I'm just guessing, and I'm making reviews, I'm making a few Booklab reports, I'm making a few lists here and there, and some tips on how to become a better lifelong learner, but I have no idea what you guys actually want out of this channel, so I can spend my time better. Maybe I can get out more content and focus on what really matters. Maybe you don't care about snappy editing, and I can just put down more raw content, and then I could probably create more videos each week, because I don't have to spend time editing, for instance. So if you have any feedback, what you like, what you don't like about the channel, whatever, or what you want to see more of, maybe some new content, then please add that to the comment section below, because I would love to know more what you like, and also who you are, because there are some people that just come back, and I would like to, like, who are you? Say hello in the comments. I would love to do that, because one of the reasons I'm motivated to do this is because people in the comments say, hey, that's a great recommendation, hey, whatever, that people are actually watching. It keeps me coming back, because I don't want to disappoint you guys. I think that was my update for today. I'm gonna enjoy the sun. Summer has come to Sweden. We'll see how long it lasts. It was like last week, it was snowing, so it's unpredictable weather. I'm gonna take a walk in the forest, enjoy the sovereign individual on audio, and get back to work, and then later I'll probably record a review for Sociopath, a memoir, if I have some energy when I come home. Happy reading, everyone. Björn out.